Her eyes locked on mine through the sliver of the bathroom door. And in that frozen second, I knew she wasn't turning away. Mira, I didn't mean to, Jordan whispered, but her voice cracked with something deeper than apology. Something that sent a shiver down my spine. And instead of slamming the door, I stood there half-dressed, letting the moment stretch into eternity, because deep down, I didn't want her to stop. In the heart of Brooklyn, where the brownstones whispered secrets to the bustling streets below, Mira Harper and Jordan Reyes had built a life together. Not as lovers, but as unbreakable friends. They'd met freshman year at NYU, two wide-eyed girls from opposite coasts. Mira from the foggy shores of San Francisco, Jordan from the sunny sprawl of Miami. Roommates by chance, soulmates by choice, they navigated the chaos of college with late-night ramen sessions and dreams of conquering the city. Now, 5 years post-grad, they shared a cramped two-bedroom in Williamsburg, the kind with exposed brick walls and a fire escape that doubled as their private balcony for stargazing, or what passed for stars in the New York sky. Mira worked as a graphic designer for a trendy ad agency, her days filled with Photoshop battles and caffeine-fueled deadlines. Jordan, ever the free spirit, bounced between freelance photography gigs and bartending shifts at a hipster dive bar on Bedford Avenue. Their apartment was a sanctuary of mismatched thrift store furniture, Polaroids taped to the fridge, and the faint scent of Jordan's lavender candles mingling with Myra's coffee addiction. It was home uncomplicated and safe, until that humid August evening. The hook had happened just like that. Mira rushing back from a disastrous blind date, peeling off her sticky dress in the bathroom, the door ajar because who cared? Jordan was family. But when Mira caught her reflection in the mirror, and Jordan's wide eyes peeking through, she felt a jolt, electric and unfamiliar. She could have yelled, laughed it off, or shut the door. Instead, she paused, her heart pounding like the bass from the bar downstairs. Jordan's gaze wasn't invasive. It was hungry, vulnerable, like she'd been caught mid-confession. That night, they sat on the fire escape, legs dangling over the edge, the city lights twinkling like distant promises. "I'm sorry," Jordan said, her voice barely above the hum of traffic. "I don't know what came over me. It's just, you've been so distant lately with all these dates. I guess I was jealous." Mira turned, her dark curls catching the breeze. "Jealous? Of what, Jay? Those guys are disasters. Remember Mike, the one who talked about his crypto portfolio the whole time?" Jordan laughed, but it was hollow. "Not of them. Of the time they take from us." She fiddled with her camera strap, a habit when nerves kicked in. "We've been through everything together, breakups, job losses, that time we got lost in the subway for hours. But lately it feels like you're slipping away." The air thickened with unspoken words. Mira reached out, her hand brushing Jordan's. It was a simple touch, but it lingered, sending warmth up her arm. "I'm not going anywhere," she whispered. And in that moment, under the Brooklyn sky, something shifted. The friendship they cherished began to unravel. Threads pulling toward something new, terrifying and beautiful. Days blurred into a tentative dance. Mornings started with shared coffee, but now with stolen glances over mugs. Evenings meant takeout from the corner bodega. Legs tangled on the couch during Netflix binges, the space between them shrinking. Mira found herself noticing things she'd ignored before. The way Jordan's hazel eyes lit up when she talked about her photos, the curve of her smile that could disarm a room, the faint freckles across her nose from too many beach days back home. One afternoon, while Jordan developed film in their makeshift darkroom, at the closet, Mira peeked in. "Hey, can I see?" she asked, stepping into the red glow. Jordan looked up, her face illuminated like a secret. "Sure. This one's from our trip to Coney Island last summer." The photo showed them on the boardwalk, arms around each other, laughing into the wind. But in the print, Mira saw it differently. The way Jordan's head rested on her shoulder, eyes closed in contentment. "It's us," Mira said softly. "Yeah," Jordan replied, her voice husky. "Always us." That evening, over pizza and cheap wine, the dam broke. "What if this changes everything?" Mira asked, her heart racing. Jordan set her slice down. "What if it already has? Mira, I've been in love with you for years. Watching you date those idiots killed me. But I couldn't say anything. I didn't want to lose you." The confession hung in the air like smoke. Myra's mind raced, through memories of sleepovers where they'd shared beds platonically, through the jealousy she'd felt when Jordan flirted with bar patrons. I feel it too, she admitted. That moment in the bathroom? It wasn't shock. It was relief. Their first kiss was tentative, wine-tinged, on the couch that had witnessed so many platonic nights. It was fireworks in the quiet, a spark that ignited the drama to come. But in that bliss they didn't see the storm brewing. As fall painted the city in oranges and reds, Mira and Jordan's relationship bloomed like the leaves in Central Park. They kept it secret at first, savoring stolen moments. Walks along the High Line, hands intertwined under oversized coats. Picnics in Prospect Park where Jordan captured Myra's laughter on film. Late nights whispering dreams in bed, bodies close but boundaries respected. No rush, just the slow burn of discovery. But secrets in New York have a way of unraveling. Jordan's family, devout Catholics from Miami, visited for Thanksgiving. Her mother, Maria, eyed the apartment suspiciously. You two are still roommates? At your age? Time to find husbands, she teased, but her tone was pointed. Mira busied herself in the kitchen, chopping vegetables while Jordan deflected. Mom, we're happy. Work's busy. That night, after the Reyes clan left, Jordan collapsed on the bed. They'd never understand, she said, tears welling. My dad still thinks being gay is a phase from bad influences in the city. Mira held her, stroking her hair. We'll tell them when you're ready. Or not at all. This is ours. But the pressure mounted. At work, Myra's boss paired her with a charming colleague, Ethan, for a big campaign. He was straight out of a rom-com. Tall, witty, with a smile that could sell anything. Late nights at the office led to innocent drinks, but rumors flew. Jordan, hearing whispers from mutual friends, felt the first sting of doubt. One evening Mira came home late, exhausted. Ethan's great at brainstorming, she said casually. Jordan's eyes narrowed. Just brainstorming? You two seem cozy. It's work, Jay. Don't do this. But the seed was planted. Jordan's insecurities flared. Years of hiding her feelings, now fearing Mira might regress to the safe path. She threw herself into photography, landing a gig shooting a wedding upstate. There she met Riley, a fellow photographer. Bold, openly queer with tattoos and a laugh that echoed. Riley flirted shamelessly. You're talented. And gorgeous. Why hide in Brooklyn? Jordan brushed it off, but the attention was intoxicating. Back home she mentioned Riley offhand. Myra's jealousy mirrored Jordan's earlier pain. Sounds fun, she said tightly. The conflict escalated at a holiday party thrown by their old NYU crew. Booze flowed, music pulsed. Ethan showed up uninvited, cornering Mira. You're amazing, he slurred, leaning in. Jordan watched from across the room, her heart twisting. When Mira pulled away laughing, it wasn't enough. Later, in the cab home, Jordan exploded. You let him get that close? In front of everyone. He was drunk. I handled it. But you didn't tell him about us. Are you ashamed? Myra's eyes flashed. Ashamed? I'm protecting us. From judgment, from your family, from everything. The fight spilled into the apartment, doors slamming. Jordan grabbed her camera bag. I need air. She stormed out, wandering the cold streets, ending up at Riley's loft in Bushwick. Just to talk, she told herself. But Riley offered wine, sympathy, and a kiss that Jordan didn't immediately stop. Guilt crashed over her like a wave. She pulled away, fleeing home. Mira was waiting, eyes red. Where were you? Jordan confessed, tears streaming. It was a mistake. I was scared, angry. I love you, Mira. Only you. The betrayal cut deep. Mira recoiled. How could you? After everything. They slept in separate rooms that night, the apartment feeling like a battlefield. But morning brought tentative apologies. We can't let this break us, Mira said over coffee. Jordan nodded. I won't lose you. Yet the drama wasn't over. Jordan's mother called, announcing a surprise visit for New Year's. Panic set in. We have to tell her, Mira urged. Jordan hesitated. It could destroy my family. The high-wire act of their love teetered. Emotions raw and real. New Year's Eve in Times Square was a glittering chaos, but Mira and Jordan opted for quiet, A rooftop party at a friend's brownstone in Harlem. As fireworks lit the sky, they shared a midnight kiss, hidden in the shadows. This year we face it together, Mira whispered. But Maria Reyes arrived the next day, bags in hand, full of Miami sunshine and expectations. Jordan Mija, I brought empanadas. And news your cousin Elena is engaged. When's your turn? Jordan forced a smile, glancing at Mira. The apartment felt smaller, secrets heavier. Over dinner at a nearby Cuban spot, Maria probed. Mira, any boyfriends? Mira choked on her mojito. Not really. Maria turned to Jordan. You two need to get out more. Find nice men. That night, as Maria slept on the couch, Jordan slipped into Myra's room. I can't lie anymore, she murmured, curling into her. Morning brought decision. Over breakfast, Jordan took a breath. Mom, there's something I need to tell you. Mira and we're together. In love. Maria's fork clattered. What? Like, girlfriends? Her face paled. No, Jordan. This is a mistake. The city corrupted you. Tears flowed. It's not a mistake, Mom. It's who I am. Maria stood. Your father will disown you. Think of the family. The argument raged, Maria invoking church, tradition, God. Mira tried intervening. Mrs. Reyes, we love each other. Isn't that what matters? Maria shot her a glare. You did this. Turned my daughter. She packed and left for a hotel, vowing to pray for Jordan's soul. The door's slam echoed like a gunshot. Jordan crumpled, sobbing in Myra's arms. What if I lose them forever? You have me, Mira said, but doubt crept in. Was their love worth this pain? The fallout rippled. Jordan's phone buzzed with angry texts from siblings, uncles. Abomination, one read. She spiraled, questioning everything. Maybe Mom's right. Maybe this is wrong. Mira felt the sting. Wrong? After all we've built. Their fights intensified, old wounds reopening. Jordan withdrew, spending hours alone with her camera, capturing the city's lonely souls. Mira threw herself into work, Ethan becoming a confidant, platonic but a distraction. One stormy night, Jordan confronted her. You're pulling away. Is it Ethan? No. It's you. Pushing me out because of your family. The clash peaked. Maybe we need space, Jordan said, voice breaking. Myra's heart shattered. Fine. Take it. Jordan moved out temporarily, crashing with Riley, who'd become a friend, nothing more. The separation was agony. Empty apartment, silent nights. Mira wandered Brooklyn Bridge, tears mixing with rain, remembering their first walk there. Jordan, in Riley's spare room, developed photos of Mira, her smile, her strength. I miss her, she confided. Riley nodded. Then fight for her. Meanwhile, Maria called Jordan daily, alternating pleas and prayers. But one call shifted. I talked to Father Miguel. He said love is love, but I need time. Hope flickered. Jordan reached out to Mira. Can we talk? They met at their old spot, the fire escape. I'm sorry, Jordan said. I let fear win. But losing you? That's unbearable. Mira wiped tears. I was scared too. But we're worth it. They reconciled under the stars, vowing resilience. Maria slowly began texting. Awkward questions about Myra's job, family. Progress inch by inch. As spring thawed the city, their bond deepened, roots stronger from the storm. They attended Pride together, hands held high, surrounded by a sea of rainbows. It was affirmation, a step toward healing. But life, ever dramatic, had more twists. Summer brought sweltering heat and new challenges. Jordan's photography career took off. A gallery show in Chelsea featuring her series on urban love stories. Mira beamed at the opening, mingling with artsy types, but inside old insecurities simmered. Jordan's spotlight meant late nights, networking with admirers like Riley, who hovered protectively. At the after-party, a tipsy gallery owner flirted with Jordan. Your work is sensual. Like you. Mira overheard, jealousy flaring. Later in their cab she snapped. You enjoyed that attention. Jordan sighed. It's networking, Mira. Like you and Ethan. The name stung. A reminder of past hurts. Ethan's just a friend. So is Riley. The cycle repeated, trust fraying. Therapy helped but real life tested. Then came the bombshell. Myra's agency offered her a promotion in San Francisco. It's a dream job, she told Jordan. But it means moving. Jordan's face fell. Across the country? What about us? We can do long distance. Or you come with. But Jordan's roots were deepening in New York. Her show, her network. I can't just leave. This is my break. The decision loomed like a thundercloud. Arguments turned to pleas. Don't make me choose, Mira begged. You're already choosing the job over me. Hurt words flew. In a moment of weakness, Mira confided in Ethan over lunch. It's tearing us apart. He listened then gently. If it's meant to be, it'll work. But Jordan, seeing a text from him. Thinking of you. Misread it. Are you cheating? No. God, Jay, when will you trust me? The betrayal echoed her own past mistake. Jordan packed a bag. I need to think. She flew to Miami, seeking solace in family. Maria, softened by time, welcomed her. Love is hard, Mija. But if she's the one. Jordan wandered South Beach, camera in hand, capturing couples in the surf. Memories of Mira flooded. Their first trip here, splashing in waves, innocent then. Back in New York, Mira wandered alone, the apartment a ghost town. She visited their fire escape, staring at the skyline. I can't lose her, she whispered to the night. The climax hit when Jordan returned. Mom said to fight for what matters. You matter, Mira. But the job. Mira took her hands. I turned it down. New York's home because you're here. Tears fell. You did that for me? For us. They embraced, the city humming below. But drama lingered. Riley confessed lingering feelings. I care about you, Jordan. Jordan shut it down gently. My heart's with Mira. And Ethan? Mira set boundaries. Just colleagues. As autumn returned, they planned a trip. Back to Coney Island, full circle. Walking the boardwalk, Jordan proposed on one knee, a simple ring glinting. Marry me? Through the storms and all. Mira gasped. Yes. Forever. But life isn't fairy tales. Maria attended the small wedding in Central Park, tears in her eyes. I'm trying, she said. Acceptance bloomed slowly. Their love, forged in fire, emerged stronger. Human, flawed, real. Years passed like pages in a well-worn book. Mira and Jordan's marriage was a tapestry of highs and lows, woven with the threads of everyday America. Barbecues in the suburbs after they bought a brownstone in Park Slope, weekend drives upstate to escape the grind, holidays blending families in tentative harmony. Maria became grandma to their adopted daughter, Mia, a spirited toddler from foster care, her laughter filling the home. She's beautiful, Maria said at the adoption party, hugging Mira. Full circle, wounds healed. But reflections brought depth. Mira, now a creative director, mentored young queer artists. Jordan's photography evolved, capturing stories of LGBTQ+ resilience. Exhibits touring from LA to Chicago, inspiring others. One evening on their fire escape, now with safety rails for Mia, they reminisced. Remember that bathroom moment? Mira teased. Jordan chuckled. The glance that started it all. I was terrified. Me too. But it led here. Their journey wasn't without scars. The betrayals taught trust, the conflicts built empathy, the losses fostered gratitude. When Mia asked about their story, they shared age-appropriate truths. Love finds you when you least expect, Jordan said. In a world of shifting sands, their bond stood firm. A beacon of humanity. They volunteered at Pride events, advocating for rights, remembering those less fortunate. We fought for this, Mira said at a rally. For us, for her. The end came not in tragedy but quiet triumph. As Mia grew, they watched her chase dreams, their love a foundation. On their 10th anniversary, they renewed vows in San Francisco, Myra's hometown. Under golden gates, families united. Walking the beach, hand in hand, Jordan whispered. Everything shifted that day. For the better. Mira smiled. Forever transformed. Their story, dramatic and heartfelt, echoed the American dream. Flawed, resilient, profoundly human. Love in all its forms prevailed.